Hi, I'm Christina Gianelloni from Blink Labs, and this is the closeout video for our F13 Catalyst project, Decentralized Domain Name System Marketplace powered by Cardano and Handshake blockchains. So here on the Project Catalyst site, you can see the project ID. We can also see that we were under the Cardano Open Developers category. We chose this challenge because this project is developer infrastructure, and the goal is to connect Handshake decentralized DNS concepts with Cardano smart contracts, domain assets, and practical toolings that devs and operators can use. At a high level, this project explored how Handshake domain ownership can be validated on Cardano, how those domains can be registered into a Cardano based DNS system, how second level domains can be minted, and how DNS records can be configured through contracts and command line tooling. So, this project was structured across 4 technical milestones plus the closeout. Let's go ahead and take a look at milestone 1. In milestone 1, we researched and validated Handshake signatures in Cardano smart contracts. This work explored methods for Handshake signatures with Cardano smart contracts using Plutus v3. We produced open source contracts supporting documentation and demonstrated a Cardano pre-prod transaction signed with a Handshake signature. And if we go all the way down here, we can see that transaction. We can also see there's a demo video too. And all this is available in this closeout. Next, we'll look at milestone 2. And milestone 2, we developed the controller contract and example marketplace site. So this milestone delivered a method to validate ownership of a Handshake domain on Cardano, open source contracts for securely registering a Handshake domain on Cardano, and an example marketplace site showing domain registration into the DNS network. And if we go down here, we can see all that. And here's the video, relatively short, but you can see our example marketplace site. See me speeding up through it. But you can see it purchased. You can see the transaction ID. You can see the example site. Let's look at milestone 3. For milestone 3, we developed domain contracts for minting and updating domain assets. So this milestone delivered a minting contract that allows a registered Handshake owner to mint second level domains on Cardano. It also delivered a reference contract that enables holders of second level domains to configure DNS settings for their domains. The work aligned with Cardano DNS standards by implementing the token pair minting and ownership model, and by validating DNS reference datum workflows and ownership constraints through Aiken tests. And we can look down here, and you can see all the GitHub repo links where you can check all this. And let's go ahead and pop over to milestone 4. On milestone 4, we integrated the contracts with a command line interface. This milestone delivered DNS CLI version 1.00. The CLI supports registering a Handshake top-level domain with a controller contract, minting a second-level domain under a registered TLD, and configuring DNS settings on a second-level domain. It also includes public documentation for installation, configuration, commands, operator guidance, protocol mapping, pre-prod demo usage, troubleshooting, and we go down here, again, we can see all these links. This is version 1.0.0. And we do have a DNS CLI demonstration video. All this is available within the Closeout report, but it's also available on Blink Lab site. All right, so milestone. The last milestone is the Closeout report. So we've got the Closeout report. We're recording the video. Uh, I'll talk a little bit about the wrapping this up. So across the whole project, the key achievement that we moved from a cross-chain DNS concept to a working set of open source components. So this includes the Handshake ownership validation, the Cardano smart contracts, a marketplace demo, the second level domain minting, DNS config, and CLI tooling. You can see the CLI README doc. It's actually pretty helpful and gives you a good walkthrough. But there's also docs right here with more specifics. So feel free to poke around. Um, One of the important lessons from this project is that cross-chain infrastructure needs more than just working contracts. The contracts provided the protocol foundation, but the CLI makes it easier for devs and operators to interact with that protocol in a repeatable way. Um, Next steps are continued testing, operational hardening, broader integration with the Blink Labs decentralized DNS stack. That includes continued alignments with CDNSD and related Cardano DNS tooling, more examples, and we'll continue to explore how these components can support a practical decentralized DNS marketplace experience. So Catalyst funding helped turn the Handshake and Cardano DNS marketplace concept into actual open source infrastructure, something developers can inspect, run, test, and build on. As always, thank you to Project Catalyst, to the milestone reviewers, and the Cardano developer community. Thank you so much.